What are we going to talk about in this video? I got something in a box here, don't I? I do. You know, if you've been watching any of my other videos, I've been lugging around this Craftsman air compressor so I could use my tools, and you know, for my tires I was using it, but I got another one that I've been using now too, but that big one I use for air tools if I have to change a tire on a trailer, stuff like that. The problem is it's got a 6-gallon tank, and it's just too big to fit in between any of my compartments, and it's always in my way now since I've added another fuel tank and all the changes I've done in the back of the truck. So people keep reaching out to me and they're saying, hey William, why don't you get an onboard compressor? So I was looking at onboard compressors because they're the perfect size. You can mount them under your truck. I have room, they fit perfectly in the bed of my truck, right where I want to put this one right here. So I thought, well, maybe I'll do that. And then I came across this air compressor. It's the size of one of those, but I got a couple different ideas with it. So let's unbox this, let's review this compressor, and let's talk about it a little bit. So, got my trusty weapon, or my box opening knife. I love this knife, works great. Alrighty, let's see what we got in here. Oh, it came with a hose. It came with more than I thought it was going to come with. Was it Vivor, I think. Vivor, Tough Tools. They have a lot of different ones. I looked at some where you can save like, I don't know, $10 if you just put it together yourself, or you can just pay $10 more and get one already put together. I've been looking at all kinds of stuff like that. But this is what we got. And I'm going to do a few things a little different here because it comes with a little 12-volt hook to your battery. I'm going to put a regular plug-in in there, plug-in on that, like a cigarette light plug-in, and it'll plug right into my solar generator. Or in the back of my truck, if you guys all in the back of your truck, you got one of those little plug-ins back there, you can buy this adapter from Amazon and stick it in there, and it'll have that little plug-in. That's what I used to use on my other stuff that was back there. So I'm going to use that and plug that in there, but I'm going to add a 12-foot cord to this so that I can take it out, plug it into my solar generator, run back if I need to work on a trailer or something, have it right where I need it, but then it'll still fit in my spot. I mean, you see, it'll still fit right where I need it, between my fuel tank and everything right there, strapped down, because it's the perfect shape. This thing is the perfect shape. The only difference is, if you get the other one, where these things are, it bolts, you can bolt it. You could take these out and you could bolt this one down. You could pull these rubber things out of there and you could bolt it into your bed if you wanted to. I really don't want to bolt it in my bed. Plus, it is, I measured it, it'll fit in my front toolbox if I want to lay it down like this and lock it. So if I'm hauling a fifth wheel, there's nothing, I have nothing in the back of my truck now. Everything is locked up. This will fit in there. That other round Craftsman ones, like this big around, 6-gallon, I mean, I like the extra propane size, or the extra tank for the air pressure I like. This is the next biggest thing you can get in this long form, skinny. So it looks like the one you'd have as an onboard air compressor. So this is what we're going to play with. We'll get the part added to it and everything. I'll demonstrate it on the truck later in this video and show you what my plans are. This thing, Robin will put everything in the description, the links to this in case you want it. It's like $150 on Amazon. The other reason I went with this one is I like this little gauge system. It's got a digital gauge. I'm pretty accurate on my air pressures. You might be too. I just want to be able to use this. And it comes with a long hose. So, I mean, I can put this right in the truck where I want. You can mount this in the truck where you want. You got more than enough hose to do everything you want to do around there. I just thought it'd be nice if I could move it in case I needed it to use it for something else. Like when I am blowing the Riverstone out, I can just bring it right over here, you know, run it off my generator. I got a long enough cord because I'm adding a 12-foot cord to this with the little cigarette light plug-in on the adapter on the end of it. But I like that this is just simple. You know, some of these truck tires are hard to get into. This gives you enough. I've added things to my dually back there so that I have extensions on them now, so they're easy to get to. But you can put this on there and you can get the exact air pressure instead of that just guessing, or, you know, the mechanical type gauge. It's always 2 or 3 pounds off, or you're going to read the one inside your truck. So it comes with the hose, and it comes with the air pressure gauge. It comes with an adapter in case you want to do the quick release type setup. You can actually hook it to this, and then you can just push it on and off real easy if you want to do that. Usually I like to thread it on there, but you don't have to. Plus, this gives you that little extension part that you might need on some of the trucks if you're trying to get into a certain area. So this is a nice little setup. I spent a little bit of time researching what I wanted to do on this, if I was just going to mount one in the truck, and it was the same size as this, the same setup. You can get one with a bigger tank, you can get one with twice this tank, but the problem is then I was worried that it might be a tight fit. I was trying to get something that was a little easier to use. I mean, hooks right in there. Pretty simple. I mean, you put this in at the edge of your truck right there, and you put one of those little cigarette light plug-ins in there, put that adapter, and you can plug it right in the bed of your truck right there. Easy. You got more than enough hose and everything to take it around and do everything you want. I think this was the right decision, don't you? Let me know what you think down in the comments below, but I think this was the right decision. I'm very happy with this. So, you know, we'll use it over the next few months, and I'll do a follow-up video when I do a follow-up on the truck, because I've made a bunch of changes on the truck. But I'm happy with the way the truck is right now. This was my only complaint, is if you watch my other videos, you can see where I had that big one sitting down in between the bed and my fifth wheel, and then I had to put it like in the camper or inside the truck when I was hauling a fifth wheel, because there was no other place that it would clear. So I was trying to make it so that I could get something that would clear everything. Everybody said get one of those onboard compressors, but I wanted something that I could move and use for other things at the same time. So I think this being strapped down, one nice ratchet strapped to the floor of the truck, plus I can lock it up when I'm worried about, you know, stuff like that. Now you can see what I was talking about. And this is the adapter. As you can see that it's got juice back here all the time, so this is always hot back here. And you can buy it on Amazon, and you can put your little 12-volt plug-in right there. Is what I was talking about. And that's what it looks like. So I'll add one of these into the description, the link for it, so that you can get one of them if you've never saw one or don't have one like that. And we'll put that back in a minute, but this is what I got to just change out. I'm going to get that changed out, get that there. But you see how that fits in there? It's not in the way. Right here's my plug-in for the hose. The hose will lay right down in there like that. You see? And this is everything's put away. This will turn sideways flat and fit up in that front toolbox, and I can lock it up. And if you notice, I used to have my other air compressor sitting there, and it was in the way. I had to do something with it all the time. It wouldn't squeeze in there, it wouldn't squeeze over there. I mean, that's what I was dealing with. And if you wanted to, you could take this thing, go up in front, way up in front of there, way in there, and mount it permanently. And that, it might happen down the road. That's why I'm putting a long enough cord on it in case I wanted to run it back here, because it's 12 volt. I can shove it all the way up in there, out of the way. That front cover is never, you know, even if I had it flipped up for the weather, it wouldn't be directly in the weather. But most time this is closed unless I'm hauling a fifth wheel. But I wanted to make it so that I could just pop it out and lock it up. But I think this was the route to go, don't you? So we'll get this hooked up and we'll start using it over the next few videos. But as of right now, you can see the concept. You can see where it's going to run off the 12 volt here. Just change out that end and you can do the same thing. They sell that little end right at Amazon. So I'll put all the links. I'll put the links for this, the air compressor. I'll put the links for the adapter, and I'll put the link to change out this so that you got the plug-in for there. And then you can always move that out and use it on your solar generator or use it on another vehicle, and it's got more use than just RV transport. So just remember, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you like me and Robin, subscribe to the channel, and you know how we do this stuff always.